Welcome, farmers, to this week's news update. I am your host, Coleman Erickson, and we're going to get right into the news. This last week, Wheat Ridge witnessed a Valentine's Day miracle as senior Blair McVicker's game-winning shot sailed into the basket late in the fourth quarter. This makes it Wheat Ridge basketball's first league championship since leaving 5A in 2007. That would have been an easy fourth quarter to quit on, McVicker admitted, with the Farmers going scoreless for more than 8 minutes. We said no, we wanted this too much and we wanted to lock up the league title. Along with last Saturday's win against Stanley Lake, this win puts Wheat Ridge at the number 8 position going into the 4A state tournaments. This gave them a bye week with their first game this Saturday against the winners of Wednesday night's game. These next 2 weeks will breeze by with state championships March 9th. Now for the news. This story comes from the Wheat Ridge Haystack website. On January 19th, a 14-year-old boy named Grant Thompson discovered a glitch with Apple's FaceTime app. If someone was already on a FaceTime call with someone, and they wanted to add someone else to the call, they would be able to see through that person's phone and even hear what they were doing before they answer the phone. According to CNBC, on February 1st, a high-level executive from Apple flew down to Arizona to see the Thompsons, and while he was there, he mentioned that Grant is eligible for the Bug Bounty program. He would get paid for finding security flaws within Apple's products. The executive told the Thompsons that they would hear from their security team the following week in terms of what they meant. Apple has finally released the update to fix the bug that allowed others to listen and see what others were doing while calling them. When they posted the update, they apologized for the bug and then later thanked the Thompsons family for discovering the bug. Here are the movies opening this weekend. How to Train Your Dragon: Into the Hidden World. The third installment in DreamWorks franchise, the main character Hiccup, along with his crew of dragon trainers, realize his dragon is not the only one. In order to save the dragons from a tyrant named Grimmel, they must travel to the hidden world. Fighting with My Family. Featuring the likes of Dwayne Johnson, this movie is about an abnormal family who loves wrestling. 2 siblings find themselves with opportunities to enter the UFC under the guidance of The Rock. Prosecuting Evil: The Extraordinary World of Ben Ferencz. The documentary film is about Mr. Ferencz, the oldest surviving prosecutor of the Nuremberg trials. Here he takes the viewer into the courtroom where he faced down the men of evil. Run the Race. Another American high school movie. 2 brothers with different worldviews find conflict while participating in high school football and track, with Mykelti Wilkinson, well known as Bubba from Forrest Gump, playing the coach. This movie focuses on the bond of brotherhood in the American South. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope to see you next week.